Patterson up the left-hand side. Dingle was stationary. Fights through the MK Lightning players. It's come to Valorant, who's got some space, and he scores! Marco Valorant! He tweeted that he would be the first goal scorer. And he was. Calm as you like.
Making good on his promise there. Dingle's in a bit of a battle, but Valorant just picks the puck off, and then a lovely deke. Gets it onto his backhand and just swiftly places it past Mika Wickman there. Far side, great finish.
That really was the best start to the game the Blaze could have asked for. Mika Wickman calms that one down behind the net. And the MK Lightning can advance. King, Melly, sends it back to King, he shoots, he scores! And they haven't even finished announcing Valorant's goal. But Kevin King ties this up at 1. Beautiful finish on the far side on Nastiuk.
Transition game working very well for Milton Keynes here, and just King finding himself in a whole lot of space in the slot area. You can't leave somebody like Kevin King with that much time and space. He's played the seam between the two Blaze defenders perfectly.
Now MK can go to work. Actually Tate, hard backhand pass, doesn't go anywhere though, and Paquette will bring this one in. Patterson in the wall with it. Keeps fighting along the wall, Galen Patterson. And there's a chance here for Petrus! Oh, it had smoke coming off it! And if you touch that puck, it would still be warm. Jordan Petrus, a cannon on a broken play. And the captain gets the lead back for the Coventry Blaze. What a shot!
What a shot. You've got Patterson and Paquette battling in there, and the puck just comes off the boards, and Petrus one-timer, absolute rocket, top right-hand corner of Mika Wickman's net, left as we're looking at it. But absolutely fantastic goal.
The Blaze will take this one off the draw straight away. Garrett Ladd. Patterson steps that one across to Valorant. He looks up. Valorant! His second of the night! Sends the Sky Dome into raptures. And the Blaze on the man advantage. Have got a 2-goal advantage in this game now, Stu. Marco Valorant. What a finish.
What a finish. Nice work from Patterson to go across the ice. And Valorant just tees it up, gets a nice little wrist shot, gets the flex. Paquette there on the screen, taking Wickman's eyes away perfectly. Really nice work from that power play unit.
And now here comes Dax Lowers. Scoops one up for the Blaze to chase. Dingle couldn't reach it down, and Wickman had to poke that one away. Dingle still skating for it with Phillips. Valorant in there too. He gets hooked, and the Blaze will go back on the power play. As Valorant got goal side on his man, drew the penalty. And the Blaze will play a little bit of 6-on-5 here with the MK Lightning. Valorant shovels it down low. Dingle looks at his options. Oh, it's Clements! It's in the back of the net! And the Coventrian on the 6-on-5 gets the Blaze a 3-goal lead. Clements is second of the year. And the big smile on his face says it all.
Clements has just drifted in there. The extra man, because absolutely nobody near him. Right in front of goal. Really very good position from the young man, and he takes that shot expertly, but Wickman's really got no chance at that point.
And MK will try and get this one out the zone. Hit check from Patterson. But here comes Vero Paul with some speed. Tries to Stolens. Nastia gets wiped out. The puck's gone in the back of the net. It won't count though. Hicks with his arm up. And a collision between the MK Lightning forward and Nastiuk. Was at high speed, Stu, as well.
It's at high speed, yeah. Vero Paul coming in there. We can see there Petrus has got right behind him and forced the fall into Kevin Nastiuk there.
As that one comes to the top of the circle. One-timer from Hudson, blocked. Oh! Right in the guts of the Blaze penalty killer. A big block from Noble. Let's have a look again. He springs right back up, in fairness to him, but this is going to hurt.
Yeah, I mean, that's barely 2.5 meters, 2 meters from Cole Hudson's slap shot.
Yeah.
And face.
I can't tell if that's a smile or a wince.
It looks like a smile, but I suspect it's more of a wince.
Oh, if it's a smile, he's a sadist. That'll make it hurt.
Yeah, but it has to come off now.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, if you take a block like that, you really don't want him out there, particularly on a 5-on-3, because he'll be gassed. So that one will be played and blocked again. Displaced penalty kill unit doing a good job of clogging up the lanes, but Doucette has found a load of space, squares it, and King gets his second of the night. And MK have cut this lead in half.
Blaze really couldn't regain their shape going from the 5-on-3 to the 5-on-4. Jordan Petrus couldn't quite get in there in time, and Doucette finds King on the back door with so much space there.
Yeah, Nastjuk totally stranded. That's a really nice team goal, and it's a shame for the penalty kill unit, because up to that point, Stu, they've done a great job of clogging up the lanes. They blocked a couple of big shots, as you see here, another block, but then Dingle kind of catches a piece of the man. Their shape goes, and so does the 3-goal advantage. It's now Blaze 4, MK 2.
Second assist, number 12, Willemay Doucette. Time of the goal.
Poked north, Paquette leaves it for Petrus. Lovely dummy from Paquette. Petrus looks at his option, shoots. Oh, under the side of the crossbar and out. As Petrus looked for his second of the evening, agonisingly close from the skipper. And I believe that one's been whistled as offside, but it was a weak toot of the whistle from the linesman.
Yeah, barely audible up here in the booth.
And MK can come north in a hurry. Tommy Melly tries to get through the D. He has Melly. Oh, big pad save, Nastjuk, and he dives on the rebound. What a great individual effort from the Lightning number 10.
Fantastic move from Tommy Melly to get himself some space as he comes straight down the middle again. But he's got some speed that he builds up, and then it's just a quick bit of handling there through the two Blaze defensemen, and then pad save by Nastjuk, and then he just gets the blocker over the top of it.
The Coventry Blaze will pick this one up at the blue line. Little 1-2 with Ladd and Petrus. Petrus comes into the zone. Jumps off at Ladd. Oh, he didn't expect it. Couldn't get a shot goalwards either. Wojtek Klos jumps on him. Dumps it in. Paquette sends it down in front looking for Ladd. The Blaze fighting for it. Petrus can't get it free. And I really think that was a slashing minor against the Blaze that was waiting to happen, but it won't happen. But this break will, and this goal will as well. Tommy Melly on the back door. In transition came the Lightning, and they get this lead for the Blaze down to 1. That was a really lovely play, Stu.
Kevin King taking the puck, Melee coming wide to the right hand side, and King just being patient, waiting there just to chip up there, and then straight into the back of the net from Melee. Really good. Nastjuk had no opportunity to make that save.
Petrus calling for it, gets it, chips it ahead of Danik Paquette, who will chase with Griffin. Paquette and Griffin still tussling for possession. Paquette's got it. He backhands it right out into the slot looking for Lake, and I don't think that was ever going to get through. And now here comes Vero Paul. Dumps that one off. He was looking for Doucette. Doucette now gets it. Looks for the net front. It comes to Hudson. Oh, it's right in the feet of Kearney, and he ties the game. It was right there, Stu. And this is a tie game. Kearney, the scorer. And the MK Lightning have clawed this one back.
It looks as if Carl Hudson's going to make the play there and get the goal. Save there from Kevin Nastjuk, but it falls right to Denny Kearney, who's on the doorstep, taps it in to get the equaliser.
It took everybody a second just to realise where it was, but fortunately for Denny Kearney, he knew better, and he finishes the play, although I think they're going to review it here. Mike Hicks is looking at maybe man in the crease too?
Possible, but that would seem to be a little bit harsh on Denny Kearney there, because he wasn't really interfering with the play at all.
So the 50-50.
So we'll just have to wait and see. And to be honest with you, Denny Kearney scored a wonderful goal last time here at the Skyline from the backhand. Here we go, the decision. Oh, it's waved. He's waved it off. They need to hurry up and change here, the Coventry Blaze, as the MK Lightning have got the puck and they've come north ahead of Vero Paul. Spins, he gets hit hard by Lowers, and a chance in front, and they're going to have a little push and a shove at each other, and the gloves have come off for Vero Paul and Lowers. Vero Paul with the right hand, Lowers with a big right hand, as they're throwing a couple at each other. Lowers absorbs the right, throws a cheeky uppercut, catches one from Vero Paul, as this is very even. as they go down to the ice. Spirited little tussle with Axel Lauers. I believe that's his first fight as a Coventry Blaze. And after a huge hit.
Yeah, a huge hit indeed. Vero Paul wasn't happy at all with that hit. I don't think there was anything particularly wrong with the hit, but yeah, like, stand up for yourself. It's good that a player like Vero Paul, who's probably known for the more offensive side, just is willing to get involved.
Yeah, again, you've got to say, wasn't a whole lot wrong with it, but from where he was to the boards, at that angle it's hard to call it boarding, but when he got hit, the momentum took him right to the, like he almost sat down where the boards meet the ice. It's really hard to call a boarding minor there, but I can see why he would get up and go, you know what, I'm not happy with that, let's fight. Clements sends one through traffic, and it nearly got redirected by Pompey. As there's some pushing and shoving with Esri and Valorant. Hicks has had enough. Blows that play dead and wants to have a word or two. Forbes has grabbed the jersey of a Blaze player, and it's all getting a bit niggly here. Well, Stu. Feisty stuff in a one-goal game. Esri's going to go to the box with Valorant, I think, here also. And they're not finished yawing at each other. And I don't think they're exchanging Christmas pleasantries.
No, I'm not even sure they're exchanging addresses for the Christmas card list either.
Puck goes into the half-wall area. Comes to the blue line. Phillips dumps that back off. Hudson creeping to the back door. King gets it back to Phillips. He steps in. Thinks about dropping it off. Lovely dummy. Phillips to the hash marks on the far side. Hudson will drive one. Oh, it came off Kearney in front. That one will leave a mark, and Phillips just about keeps that one in. Sends it to bottom of the circle. Back to the top of the circle. Hudson looks at a shooting lane. Sends it to the back door. Kearney! Oh, what a save, Nastyuk! That is the biggest save of the night right there from the Blaze netminder.
That's fantastic from Kevin Nastyuk. The play's moved over from Carl Hudson, and then the pass is all the way across.
Oh,
It's
yikes,
post to
alive!
post to post.
It's Valorant. Goes wide on Nickerson. Beats him for speed. Puck behind Garrett Ladd. Patterson will shove it back in. The Blaze shape here is all kinds of ugly, but it's come to Valorant. Valorant looks to the back door. Oh, Paquette misses a sitter. The Blaze will need to go and make sure the man coming out the box doesn't catch them. As Phillips gets it over to Doucette, puts it down for Kearney, sends one on the glove side, stopped by Nastyuk. 20 seconds left in the game. Hudson off a stick, and it comes to Petrus with the net gaping up the other end. Petrus, he finishes the game off. Blaze will get a 4-point weekend, and it's the captain who seals the envelope at the end with the empty netter.
Pounces on the loose puck there, makes sure he goes over the red line first, so make sure it's not icing, takes the shot straight into the back of the net. 5-3 to the Coventry Blaze.
Jordan Petrus, his second goal of the night, his 11th of the season, Stu. And the Blaze fifth goal has really dispelled all that tension. Cross back to Noble, up to Petrus again, dumps it in. James Griffin will chase it in, and the Coventry Blaze get the 4-point weekend as Petrus and Vero Paul having a little jaw at each other at the final buzzer. Doucette gives a little cross check and a whack at Noble, and this one needs to be calmed down at the end as Lauers and oh, here we go, Paquette and Nickerson maybe. Paquette's got a glove off. Well, what happens on the ice stays on the ice. They're just about still on the ice with the final buzzer having gone. But Hicks will have to calm this one down before any handshakes can occur.
It's been fiery all game. There's no need for fighting after the game.
Nope. Well, Nickerson's still interested as Lauers is having a bit of a why I order down there in the corner.
Nickerson is definitely circling, and,
yep.
And Paquette's making sure that he's staying right by him.
Yeah. Well,
I mean, this has been a great game of hockey tonight.
Yeah.
Aside from the,
all kinds of feisty. As Nickerson is still not done with this one. He really wants a piece of Lauers.
Yeah.
But he'll have to wait to another time, Stu, as the Coventry Blaze have won this game. They have got themselves a 4-point weekend.